Become very powerful in the Lords of the Fallen with the new spells in the patch update. Well, today we're going to be putting this build to a god tier in which we're going to be synergizing just perfectly. We're going to be dealing an insane amount of radiance power. And how do we put this powerful build together? Well, today we're going to be focusing on one particular weapon, which is going to be the Pieta Sword. This one, of course, is a Radiant skill, but on top of this, we're going to be pairing it up with a Chalice plus 10, which is going to be this amazing Radiant Catalyst, which is the best catalyst for any Radiance spells. Now, with this, we're going to be pairing it up with two of the new spells that we're going to be able to use. Now, if you don't know where to get the spells, I have the link in my description, which you can take a look at, and that's going to show you where exactly you need to get all these two spells. Now, so if you want to feel like Hawkeye from the Avengers, this spell here gives you that power. Not only are you going to be able to do that quick back step that allows you to get away from any trouble, and then at the same time do a quick snipe on anyone, and it does a crazy amount of damage. Now, if you want to feel like Captain America, there is nothing like Smithing Shield. This spell here, it's very powerful with only requirement of 30 in radiance, and it's only going to use a 60 mana cost. This spell is worth putting it in any build. Now, on this build, it just takes it to another level because it's crazy how far you are able to hit anyone with this spell, which makes it probably one of the best Radiant spells that you definitely need to get. And we're going to be pairing it up with the Vortex of Torment, which was one of the first spells that you were able to get. Pairing this with these two different other spells is going to give you that distance, is also going to give you that power if you want to get really close. Now, we're also going to be pairing it up with the Piercing Light. This is going to be our spam spell that we're just going to be able to use if we get in a lot of trouble. Now, with the different type of armors that we are able to wear, we're going to go with the Sovereign Protector. This is going to be the best armor that you're going to be able to get, not only if you want resistance, but also damage mitigation for physical Holy Fire Whittier. This is the best armor that you can get if you want to be staying alive in Lords of the Fallen. Now, how do we push this to a god tier level? Well, we're going to be taking advantage of three different very important items. One is going to be this pendant. This is the Hysteria pendant, which is going to increase our power, our spell powers, by an additional 10%, giving us that boost that we're going to be able to increase our radiance damage. Now, on top of this, we're going to be able to use this Barrage Ruth ring. This one is going to give us that extra power. We're going to be able to increase our power by an additional 15%, which we're already increasing it by 25, putting these two things together. Now, how do we make this even more powerful? We're going to use the Pussian's Ruth. This is going to increase our power of our sorcery, which is going to give us another 10%. Overall, a 45% increment in our radius power, which is an insane amount of damage that you're going to be killing everything that gets close to you. Not only do you have your different spells that are going to help you to keep enemies away and to destroy them really easy, with the increment of our radiance is going to be doing a lot of one-shot enemies, and they're going to be out really quickly. And then, of course, you always got to use some Brimstone Trios if you need some unripe berries just to keep that stamina going, and the large Mana Stone and Mana Stone clusters, and those are going to help you a lot just to keep going with your different spells. Now, how do we make this possible with a different type of stats? As you are able to see here, our focus is going to be on Radiance 75. It's going to push every single spell to its limit, dealing crazy amount of damage. Inferno is going to be 20, Vitality 38, Endurance 32, agility 21, and strength is going to be 30. If you are under this, my focus will be on the following: radiance, vitality, and of course, endurance and strength. Try to level those up with radiance being your number one, and you're going to get a crazy build. Overall, when you get to this level, it's going to be a god tier, just deleting anything that gets in your way. So there you go. This is going to be my new Radiance god tier build, which is using the brand new spells that you're able to unlock. The link is in the description so you know how to get them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.